Let me move on to best 20 syllogism question. So here is question number 1. So no student is a foreigner. So the first statement is no student is a foreigner. Okay. So second statement, friends, all foreigners are teachers. So all foreigners are teachers. So friends, look at the third statement carefully. Each teacher is a director. Friends, listen here. The word each means, I think everyone knows what is the meaning of each, right? Each and every student studying mathematics. Each and every student playing hockey. That means each denotes all, right? So all teacher is a director. So all teacher is a director. So friends, listen carefully, friends. The word each denotes all, right? So friends, finally, no student is a foreigner and all foreigners are teacher, then each denotes all. So all teacher is a director. So friends, let me move on to conclusion number 1. Some teacher or not student. It is based on some not concept, right? Some teacher or not student. Friends, listen carefully. If it is based on some not, first of all, you need to read only the first two words, right? Some teachers or not student. First two words are some teacher. Listen here, friends. Teacher sum will be this region. Friends, listen here. Teacher sum. So teacher sum will be this region. This region is not student, which is exactly correct. Friends, can you able to understand this concept? Listen the first conclusion carefully. Some teacher or not student. Read the first two words alone. Some teacher. Some teacher will be this region. So this region is not student. So we can surely say that some teacher is not student is correct. So conclusion number 1 is correct. Conclusion number 2. No foreigner is a student. So friends, no foreigner is a student, which is exactly correct. We already know that no student is a foreigner, and now they are saying that no foreigner is a student. Conclusion number 2 follows. Conclusion number 3. All foreigners are directors. So all foreigners are directors, which is correct. So finally we can say that for this question, conclusion number 1 follows, 2 follows and 3 follows. So all the 3 conclusion follows. So finally we can say that the answer for this syllogism will be all follows. So friends, from this question you should learn only one concept, that each teacher is a director. Each and every student playing hockey, right? Which denotes all. So all teacher is a director. Next question. The statement is some players are energetic. So some players are energetic. Okay. So the second statement is no player is short. So no player is short. And the third statement is at least some short are men. Friends, the meaning of at least some is some, right? So some short are men. So friends, finally we have drawn the Venn diagram for the given statement. Listen here, friends. Here no player is short. So we can say that there is a possibility of connecting short and energetic. And similarly, there is a possible of connecting men and energetic, and also there is a possible of connecting men and player. But there is no possible of connecting short and player, right? Let me move on to the first conclusion. So conclusion, there are 2 sets of conclusion. So first set of conclusion, no player is man. Friends, they are saying that no player is man. We already know that there is a possible of connecting men and player, and they are saying that no player is a man, which is exactly wrong, right? There is a possible of connecting men and player. So conclusion number 2, some energetic being man is a possibility. So friends, some energetic being man is a possibility. We already know that there is a possible of connecting men and energetic, and now they are saying that some energetic being man is a possible, which is exactly possible. So for the first set of conclusion, 2 alone follows. So second conclusion, friends, all shots can never be energetic. Can never be. The meaning of can never be should be taken as no, right? So no shot is energetic. They are saying that there is no link between shot and energetic. Listen here, friends, we already know that there is a possible of connecting shot and energetic. Now they are saying that no shot is energetic, which is exactly wrong. So we can say the second set of conclusion, where first conclusion does not follows. And second conclusion is all players are energetic. All players are energetic. All players are, that is not possible, right? Why? Because some players are energetic. We can't able to say that all players are energetic, which is exactly wrong. So second conclusion fails. For the first set of conclusion, the answer will be 2 follows. And the second set of conclusion, neither follows or none follows, right? So friends, always remember that after drawing a diagram, just 5 or 10 seconds analyze the Venn diagram properly, right? So there is no link between player and short, but there is a possible of connecting short and energetic, men and energetic, and men and player, right? But there is no possible of connecting short with player. Next question. So the statement is all kites are planes. So all kites are planes. Okay, friends, the next statement is no plane is ship. So no plane is a ship. So third statement is some ships are boats, right? So some ship or boat. Okay. So finally we have drawn the Venn diagram for the given statement, right? So let me move on to conclusion number 1. some both are not plane. So friends, the conclusion number 1 is based on sum not concept, right? If it is a sum not concept, I have told you a trick, right? First of all, you should read only the first 2 words. Some both are not plane. First 2 words are some both. So friends, both sum will be this region, right? Some both will be this region. They are saying that this region is not a plane, right? So friends, some both this region is not plane, which is exactly correct. Why? Because we already know that there is no possible of connecting ship and the plane, and we can surely say that this region we can't able to connect this plane. So they are clearly saying that some both this region is not plane, which is exactly correct. So finally we can say that conclusion number 1 follows, right? Okay, second conclusion, no kite is a plane. So friends, they are saying that no kite is a plane, right? So friends, here kite and plane are inside a single Venn diagram. If it is inside a single Venn diagram, no conclusion does not follow always. So finally we can say that second conclusion does not follows. Third conclusion, friends, all planes being kite is a possibility. So all planes being kite is a possibility. So friends, planes and kites are inside a single Venn diagram. If all the parameters are inside a single Venn diagram, possibility follows. If all the parameters are inside a single Venn diagram, no does not follows, some not does not follows. Here the conclusion is all planes being kite is a possibility. So both the parameters are inside a single Venn diagram, definitely possibility follows. So finally we can say that for this conclusion, the answer is 1 and 3 follows. So the statement is all leaders are citizens. So we can say that all leaders are citizens. So the second statement is some citizens are voters, right? So some citizens are voters. Okay, the third statement is all voters are teachers. So all voters are teachers. Okay friends, let me move on to the first conclusion, friends. Every teacher is a citizen. Listen the word carefully, friends. The conclusion is every teacher. I think while solving the first syllogism question, we have seen each, right? But this conclusion contains every. So friends, always remember that each and every student is studying mathematics, right? Each and every student is playing hockey. This denotes that each and every student is all, right? So we need to check whether all teacher is a citizen. So friends, all teacher is not a citizen, right? Here only some teachers are citizen, and every denotes all, right? So all teacher is a citizen. Here all teacher is not citizen. So conclusion 1 does not follows. So conclusion number 2, some citizens are teachers. So some citizens are teachers, which is exactly correct. So conclusion number 2 follows. Third conclusion, friends, all voters being leader is a possibility. So friends, here voter and leader, right? All the parameters are inside a single Venn diagram. If all the parameters are inside a single Venn diagram, always possibility follows. Without checking the conclusion, here we can surely say that possibility follows. So for this syllogism question, 2 and 3 follows. So friends, listen the concept carefully. Every teacher is a citizen. Each teacher is a citizen. So each and every denotes all, right? So here they are saying that each teacher is a citizen, which is wrong because some teachers are citizen. So finally we can say that 2 and 3 follows for this question. The statement is no red is white. So no red is white. Okay friends, the second statement is all pink are white. So all pink are white. And the third statement is no pink is blue. So no pink is blue. Okay friends, let me move on to all the 3 conclusion, friends. Conclusion number 1, at least some red or pink. The meaning is at least some is some, right? So some red or pink. So here some red or pink, no, does not follow. So finally we can say that conclusion 1 does not follows. Conclusion number 2, at least some white or not pink. Listen here friends, at least some denotes some, right? Some white or not pink. Always remember that if it is based on sum not concept, you need to read only the first 2 words, some white. So friends, some white will be this region, and they are saying that some white or not pink. So friends, here white and pink are inside a single Venn diagram. If the parameters are inside a single Venn diagram, always sum not does not follows. So finally we can say that second conclusion does not follows. Third conclusion, friends, some white or not blue. Listen here friends, some white will be this region. They are saying that this region is not blue, which is exactly correct, right? Some white or not blue. So some white will be this region. So this region is definitely not blue. So finally we can say the third conclusion follows. So for this syllogism question, the answer is 3 follows. Next question. So no corner is a center. So we can say that no corner is a center. Second statement is no center is middle. So No center is middle. And the third statement is all sides are corners. So all sides are corners. So friends, listen here friends, after drawing a Venn diagram, just analyze it, right? So there is no possible of connecting center and corner, and also there is no possible of connecting center and middle. But there is a possible of connecting middle with corner, and also there is a possible of connecting middle with sides. And the conclusion, first conclusion is no side is a corner. So friends, here side and corners are inside a single Venn diagram. If the parameters are inside a single Venn diagram, repeatedly saying no conclusion does not follows. So finally, first conclusion, no, does not follow, right? Second conclusion, all middle is definitely not centers. So friends, all middle is definitely not center. Listen here friends, we already know that no center is middle, and we can surely say that all middle, this region is definitely not center, is correct. So conclusion number 2 follows. Conclusion number 3, some corners are not middle. So friends, conclusion number 3 is based on sum not concept. If it is a sum not concept, you should read the first 2 words alone. Some corners. So friends, it is corner, right? Some corners will be this region. So they are saying that this region is not middle, which is exactly correct, right? So conclusion number 3, some corners which is not middle. So some corners will be this region. So this region is not middle is correct. So finally we can say that conclusion number 3 follows. So for this syllogism question, the answer is 2 and 3 follows. Next question. So no elephant is a lion. So no elephant is a lion. So the second statement is some lions are tigers. So some lions are tigers. And the third statement is all tigers are wild animals, right? So all tigers are wild animals. Okay, so friends, listen here. So here there is no link between elephant and lion, but there is a possible of connecting tiger with elephant, and also there is a possible of connecting wild animal with elephant, but there is no possible of connecting lion with elephant, right? So let me move on to the first set of conclusion. No wild animal is a lion. So friends, no wild animal is a lion. Listen here friends, where wild animals and lion, right? So both the parameters are inside a single Venn diagram. If it is inside a single Venn diagram, no conclusion does not follows. Second conclusion is all wild animals being lion is a possibility. So friends, all wild animals being lion is a possibility. Here wild animals and lion, both the parameters are inside a single Venn diagram, possibility follows. So second conclusion follows. So second set of conclusion friends, all elephants being wild animals is a possibility. So all elephants being wild animal is a possibility, which is exactly possible. And just now I have told you that there is a possible of connecting wild animal and elephant, and now they are saying that all elephants being wild animal is a possible, right? If I draw elephants here, so all elephants being a wild animal, which is exactly possible. So first conclusion follows. Second conclusion, no elephant is a tiger. So friends, listen here, no elephant is a tiger, which is not possible. Why? Because there is a possible of connecting tiger with elephant, but they are saying that no elephant is tiger. So conclusion 2 does not follows. So for the first set of conclusion 2 follows, and for the second set of conclusion 1 alone follows. Next syllogism question. The statement is all doors are locks. So all doors are locked. Okay, so second statement is some locks are keys. So some locks are key. And the third statement is no key is room. Okay, so friends, listen here friends. So here no key is room, right? So there is no possible of connecting room with key, but there is a possible of connecting room with doors, and also there is a possible of connecting room with lock, but there is no possible of connecting room and key. So let me move on to the first set of conclusion friends. All doors or key is a possibility. So all doors or key is a definitely possible. Why? Because lock, door, key. So both the 3 parameters, right? So lock, door and key. So all the 3 parameters are inside a single Venn diagram. So definitely possibility follows. So first conclusion follows. Second conclusion, no lock is a room. So no lock is a room. Friends, we all just now I have told you there is a possible of connecting room and lock, and they are saying that no lock is room, which is not correct. So we can say that second conclusion does not follows. So friends, second set of conclusion friends, some keys are not locked. So it is based on some not concept, right? Some keys are not locked. So friends, here key and lock, so both the parameters are inside a single Venn diagram. If parameters are inside a single Venn diagram, some not does not follows. So second conclusion is some lock are not room. some locks are not room. Listen here friends, it's based on some not concept, right? So if it is based on some not concept, you need to read the first two words alone. Some lock or not rooms. First two word is some lock. So friends, some lock will be this region, right? So some lock is definitely not room, friends. Listen here, some lock will be this region also, right? So this region is also some lock and this region is also some lock. But they are saying that some lock is not room. Some lock will be this region. This region is definitely not room. Why? Because we already know that there is no possible of connecting key and room. So this region contains key. So some lock definitely not rooms is a possible. So we can say that second conclusion follows. So for this syllogism question, the answer is first set of conclusion 1 follows and the second set of conclusion 2 follows. Next question. So some lions are tigers. So some lions are tigers. So the second statement is all lions are elephants. So sorry, all lions are elephants, right? So all lions are elephants. And the third statement is all elephants are animals. So again, all elephants are animals. Okay friends, let me move on to the first set of conclusion. Some lions are not animals. So friends, the conclusion number 1 is based on some not concept. Listen here friends, here tiger, lion, elephant and animals. So all the parameters are inside a single Venn diagram. Definitely some not does not follows. So first conclusion, some not does not follows. Second set of conclusion, all elephants being tiger is a possibility. Here all the parameters are inside a single Venn diagram. Possibility follows. Without I'm not checking any conclusion, right? By directly seeing this diagram itself, I can surely say that some not does not follows, possibility follows, no does not follows. So second set of conclusion friends, all tigers can never be animals. Can never be can be taken as no. Here no conclusion does not follows. Why? Because all the parameters are inside a single Venn diagram. No conclusion does not follows. So first set of conclusion does not follows, right? Second conclusion, any tiger which is a lion is an animal. So friends, the meaning of any tiger which is animal. Listen here friends, any tiger will be this region. Some tigers will be this region, right? So they are saying that this region, that is any tiger which is lion. So which is lion will be definitely this region is also an animal, which is exactly correct, right? So friends, listen here, any tiger, this region, some tigers will be this region, any tigers will be this region. So this region is a lion, right? And also this region is an animal. So the conclusion says any tiger which is lion. So any tiger which is lion is also an animal. So finally we can say that second conclusion follows. So finally the answer for this syllogism question is first set of conclusion 2 follows, again second set of conclusion 2 follows. So friends, one of the most important syllogism question. So each, every, some, not, any, you should know all the concepts before going for IBPS PO exams. So all countries are states. So all country are state. So second statement is some countries are district. So we can say that some countries are district, right? So this will be country. So all countries are state and some countries are district. And the third statement is no village is district, right? So no village is district. Okay, so this will be village. So friends, listen here friends, so they are saying that no district is a village, and listen carefully. After drawing a Venn diagram, just try to analyze the diagram, right? So there is no possible of connecting village and district, but there is a possible of connecting village and state, and also there is a possible of connecting village and country, but there is no possible of connecting village and district, right? So let me move on to the conclusion friends. Some countries are definitely not village. Listen here friends, it is based on some not concept. Some not, if it is a conclusion that is based on some not, read that first two words alone. Some countries, right? So some country will be this region. So they are saying that this region is definitely not village, which is exactly correct. Why? Because some country, this region we have district. So we can surely say that there is no possible of connecting village and district. So some country, this region is definitely not village is correct. So finally we can say that first conclusion follows. Conclusion number 2. All district being state is a possibility. So all district being state is a possible. Here all districts are state, right? Now they are saying that all district being state is a possible, which is exactly correct. So for this interesting syllogism question, the answer is both follows. So friends, one of the most important question, some country will be this region. This region is definitely not village, which is exactly correct. Next syllogism question. So the statement is all tables are chairs, right? So all tables are chairs. And the second statement is no chair is a sofa. So no chair is a sofa. And the third statement is all sofas are pen. So friends, listen here. From this Venn diagram, we can surely say that there is no possible of connecting sofa with chair, and also there is no possible of connecting sofa with table. But there is a possible of connecting pen with chair and also pen with the table, right? Let me move on to the first set of conclusion, friends. All tables being pen is a possibility. So friends, all tables being pen is a possible, which is exactly possible. Why? Because we already know that there is a possible of connecting pen and chair. So I can draw a pen like this. If I draw a pen like this, then we can surely say that all tables being pen is a possible. And the conclusion number 2 is all chairs being pen is a possible. Again, if I draw a pen like this, all chairs being pen is a possible. So finally we can say that conclusion number 1, conclusion number 2, both the conclusion follows. So friends, set number 2, friends. All pen if there are chairs. So all pen if there are chairs. Listen here, friends. If I need to satisfy the conclusion, all pens should be chairs, right? If I need to satisfy that, then definitely we need to draw a chair like this, right? If I draw a chair like this, we already know that they should not be linked between chair and sofa, but now they are saying that all pen if there are chair. That is not at all possible. All pen will definitely not be chair. So conclusion 1 does not follows. So conclusion number 2, no table is a sofa. So no table is a sofa, which is exactly correct. Why? Because we already know that it's a chair, right? So this will be chair. And now they are saying that no table is a sofa. So there is no possible of connecting sofa with chair, and also there is no possible of connecting sofa with table. And now the conclusion says no table is sofa, which is exactly correct. So finally we can say that for this syllogism question, first set both follows, and the second set conclusion number 2 alone follows. Next interesting syllogism question. So some atoms are molecules. So some atoms are molecules. And the second statement is all molecules are elements. So all molecules are elements. And the third will be no element is a matter, right? So no element is a matter. So friends, listen here, friends. If there is no link between element and a matter, then we can surely say that there is a possible of connecting matter with atom. But there is no possible of connecting matter with element, and also there is no possible of connecting matter with a molecule. But there is a possible of connecting matter with an atom, right? Let me move on to the first set of conclusion, friends. All molecules are not atom. So friends, molecules, elements and atom. So all the 3 parameters are inside a single Venn diagram. If it is inside a single Venn diagram, some not does not follows, all not does not follows, no does not follows. So finally we can say that this conclusion is based on all not. So this does not follows, right? Second conclusion, only molecules are element. So friends, they are saying that only molecules are element, which is not correct. Why? Because some molecules are also atoms, right? They are saying that only molecule should be element. That is not possible. Why? Because some molecules are also atom. So finally we can say that second conclusion does not follows. So friends, the conclusion that is based on only, which is most important. If you find the word only, one molecule should be an element. That means there should not be any connection with the molecule other than element, right? But here atom have some connection with molecule. So finally we can say that conclusion 2 does not follows. Second set of conclusion, some matters are not molecules. So some matters are not molecule, friends. I think which is exactly correct, because we already know that there is no link between matter and element. So there is no possible of connecting matter and also molecule, right? But the second conclusion is some matters are molecule. Listen here, friends. First conclusion, some matters are not molecule, and the second conclusion is some matters are molecule. It is based on a complementary pair, right? Some A or not B, some A or B. So which we used to call it as either or pair, right? So finally we can say that answer for this conclusion is either or. Either 1 or 2 follows. The last syllogism question. So all guides are tourists. So we can say that all guides are tourists. And the second statement is no tourist is a doctor. So no tourist is a doctor. And the third statement is some doctors are intelligent. So some doctors are intelligent. So friends, listen here, friends. There is no connection between doctor and tourist. So finally we can say that there is no possible of connecting doctor with the guides. But there is a possible of connecting intelligent with the tourist, and also there is a possible of connecting intelligent with the guides, right? Let me move on to the first conclusion, friends. No doctor is a guide. no doctor is a guide, which is exactly correct. Why? Because there is no possible of connecting doctor and guide, and they are saying that no doctor is guide, which is exactly correct. Second conclusion is all guides are tourist is not a possible. So all guides are tourist is not a possible, friends. We already know that all guides are tourists, and they are saying that all guides are tourist is not possible. That is wrong, right? So finally we can say that for the first set of conclusion 1 alone follows. So second set is some intelligence are not tourist. So some intelligence are not tourist. Listen here, friends. So it is based on some not concept, right? If it is a some not concept, you should read the first 2 words alone. Some intelligent. So some intelligent will be this region. They are saying that some intelligent is not tourist. Definitely this region have some doctors. And we already know that there is no connection between doctor and tourist. So finally we can say that some intelligent, this region will definitely not be tourist is correct. So second conclusion, friends, some intelligent or not guides. Some intelligent or definitely it's also correct, right? Why? Because some intelligent is definitely not tourist, and also some intelligent or definitely not guide. So both the conclusion follows. Why? Because this region contains doctors, and we already know that there is no possible of connecting doctors to tourists and also doctors to guides. So now they say that some intelligent is not tourist is correct, some intelligent or not guides is correct. So finally we can say that for the last syllogism question, first set 1 follows, second set both follows. So friends, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you really like it, share this video to your friends, those who are preparing for IBBS PO exams, IBBS clerk exams, RRB exams, so that these videos will be so helpful for them. So thank you so much for watching this. Bye.